If I picked anyone to be in charge of the US and your own life, you would assume I would choose someone smart, sympathetic, and that seeks justice, right? Of course not. This is America. I cannot cover Trump's sins in just 5 minutes, so I'm going to talk about one piece of recent, unfortunately not surprising, controversy. Donald Trump posted a video on Twitter showing multiple animals, with one being a lion with his own face on it, aka King of the Jungle. This doesn't seem bad until you see monkeys with Barack and Michelle Obama's faces on them. This is a strong example of hate speech because it expresses racism, hierarchy, and just overall hatred towards Obama. The definition of hate speech in our class dictionary is abusive or threatening speech or writing that expresses prejudice against a particular group, especially on the basis of race, religion, or sexual orientation. The big takeaway from this definition is the mention of race because the video depicts both Obamas as monkeys. Having a person of color being called a monkey is a common racially motivated saying. So to have that saying visually depicted in the video Trump posted was no coincidence. Barack Obama did have something to say about the video, stating, "There doesn't seem to be any shame about this among people who used to feel like you had to have some sort of decorum and a sense of priority and respect for the office." Obama is not wrong. There clearly is no more shame in the White House when it comes to hate speech. Not only did the video promote racism, but the hierarchy in which Trump believes to be right. Trump himself was shown as a lion, with the Obamas and other political figures shown as animals lower on the food chain. This symbolizes how no one else is as powerful as him, promoting inequality and a forced hierarchy. There were many rumors, too, of Trump altering the law in which a president can only be in office for 8 years, implying he's trying to maintain presidential power for as long as he wants. It doesn't help either that the people below Trump are people of color, reinforcing the idea of racism. The last and most telling thing about the video is that Trump doesn't like Obama at all. The video wasn't just a random attack on the Obamas. Trump has been going at them for a very long time. A common and obvious reason is them being on two different political sides. Trump has a long history of criticizing and attacking Obama. BBC stated, before his first term as president, Trump regularly made false claims that the Hawaii born Obama was actually born in Kenya and therefore was ineligible to be president. This can relate to our propaganda and entertainment chapter because I talked about how repetition can be dangerous in film propaganda, especially Nazi films. And Trump, as of today, is still repeating these values to the world of which he sees fit, in this specific example being hating on Obama. Trump also has stated that he did nothing wrong posting the video to begin with. Even though the video was removed later on, he did in fact double down by saying that. In conclusion, hate speech has been around for many centuries and used for different reasons. It will always be a harmful use of propaganda, whether that be words, images, groups. In the most recent example of said propaganda being Trump's AI video he posted, being a direct attack on Michelle and Barack Obama. This topic is hate speech because it expresses racism, reinforces hierarchy, and direct hate towards the Obamas.